It's the latest beauty trend. Eyebrows are having their heyday, according to a report from Business Wire. Increasing disposable incomes and a focus on personal grooming is fueling the growth. And Americans already spend a lot on makeup. According to a study by Groupon, women who wear makeup will spend about $3,700 on products every year. To achieve their dream brows, more people are opting for more permanent and cost-effective methods. They're turning to tattoos or microblading. Both puncture the skin. Tattoos use ink and microblading uses pigment. Both cost a few $100s and can last several years. The popularity of permanent makeup has states rushing to set safety standards and guidelines. But license requirements differ by state.
Some states require a tattoo license, some a cosmetology license, some neither. And that lack of regulation has left some people permanently scarred from artists without proper training.
Reporter Lauren Trager takes us to St. Louis, Missouri, with the important information you need to know if you're thinking about going under the knife or needle.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Under a white light, Paige is getting a fresh frame to her face.
Nothing too crazy, just enhancing what she already has.
It's rewarding work for Emily Thomas, owner of Inked Beauty Bar in St. Louis.
I have clients that cry in my chair, and it is the best feeling to be able to see them so happy.
Business is booming. She's booked out for months.
For a lot of these women, they've undergone cancer treatment. They have no eyebrows. Maybe they can't see as well. Maybe they're just not very good at doing their brows and just didn't have very much.
But because it involves breaking the skin, here, proper procedures are her top priority.
We are putting something that's potentially permanent on someone's face. And not only that, but we are dealing with blood. And anytime you're dealing with blood, you're dealing with bloodborne pathogens. She is a little bit of a bleeder.
That's why she says training is so important.
Have you seen firsthand what can go wrong?
Yeah. It's really sad. Like, it almost makes me tear up because I weekly have people coming to me and sending me pictures and, can you help me? I went somewhere and got botched.
These pictures showing what can go wrong: double brows, scar tissue, permanent problems.
I was self-conscious, and I'm like, that's my face.
Kimberly Shook says she definitely didn't do enough research before doing her brows in Western Missouri a few years ago.
It had faded a lot, and it was higher than what my eyebrow is now. Like, one was higher than the other. I have quite a bit of scar tissue from it.
Everything can go awry if the technician that you trust your face to isn't trained properly.
Shook turned to Meg Melchert in Kansas City to help reverse the damage, but she says it's just one example of what she sees nearly every day.
They're teaching technicians just enough to be super dangerous and scarring women's faces, sometimes indefinitely, where it's irreversible. It is the oldest form of tattooing known to man, and it is quickly becoming the most dangerous.
But in Missouri, there's been a loophole allowing for a real lack in regulation. That is, until now.
Absolutely a huge win. I'm over the moon about it.
Tattooists like Lynette Traers at Flawless Ink in Lake St. Louis are celebrating the end of this legislative session. After years of stalling out in Jefferson City, legislation just passed, she says, will now better protect people seeking out permanent makeup.
Knowledge is power, and I think this bill has been something, too, that passed because we pulled people together that were masters in this craft.
I've been teaching myself for the last 3 years.
Women like Lakeisha Peoples legally allowed to perform some of the services with just a weekend's worth of training.
You see a lot of people with scary work, and I didn't want to be one of those people.
She sought out more training, but not everyone was required to until now.
It's going to close a lot of doors for people to stop doing horrible work and horrible services.
A relief, too, for those sitting in the chair.
I think it's the safest way to go.
Back at Ink Beauty Bar, Emily Thomas started her own training course, Inked Academy, to allow others to properly learn the trade.
Most states across the board, it's about 100 hours that you need in order to get licensure, and I think that would be exceptional.
It's an industry that isn't going anywhere anytime soon.
I just love helping people feel good about themselves.
They're perfect.
Yay! They're so pretty.
Wow, they actually match and
Yeah.
they look full and filled.
As many more look to put their best face forward.
We want to give you the big takeaways here if you decide to try permanent makeup. According to the Brows Academy, you should study an artist's work through their social media, read reviews, and check out where they receive their training. Look for certified beauty schools or a reputable microblading academy. And reputable microblade artists say permanent makeup isn't for everyone. Industry experts say microblading isn't for people with chronic autoimmune disease because of the risk for infection, or people with skin conditions like eczema or psoriasis. Experts also say people with diabetes or high blood pressure should talk with their doctor about microblading before a procedure.